All right. But was that Frida that was barking? Oh. Welcome to
If the
Kegs
area includes a
Guild.
shore, the flooding water spills over the dry land. If you choose an area in a large body of water, you instead create a 20-foot tall wave that travels from one side of the area to the other.
I'm not even paying attention because I said, welcome to Kegs Guild, and you're telling me. Anyway.
Any huge or smaller vehicles in the wave's path are carried to the side. Any huge or smaller vehicle struck by the wave have a 25% chance of capsizing. The water level remains elevated.
All right, what is it? What? Okay, I only saw this once before. I'm gonna make a DM's judgment. What is the spell called?
Control water.
Control water. All right, let me think. Until the spell ends, you control. Blah. 100 feet. Cube. Yeah.
Or you can just change your effects too. So you wash people out into the water and then do a whirlpool.
Well, anywho. I guess we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Blanche dies first. I get it. That's what you're telling me. Blanche dies first. Okay. All right. Let me put on some mood music and let's get into it. This jungle music. There we go. All right. We'll try and cover a little bit of what happened before. When last we left our party. Udaquad. You felt controlled by something. Anyhow. In fact, it was Bobbins. I don't know. So, you all teleported to the heart. What Chaz was telling you about. Chaz? Yeah. You were with Salida. Some of you made it to a room. The rest of you were in the swamp area around this thing that looks like a heart floating in the sky. It's got stairs that lead around into this area. It's got these tree branch roots hanging off that are looking like arteries coming off of a heart. This thing is rotating like 150 feet up in the air over this swamp area. So I believe it was Takira, Salida, Chaz, and Hedok. That's right. Bobbins was Hedok. Anyhow, and Hedok that were there, and were greeted by Valindra. There was a little bit of animosity, a little bit of tension, but Valindra pretty much took control of Takira's Afridi and held her there pretty much. Paralyzed Hedok in a touch. All sorts of weird stuff, and she was trying to calm the situation. And then was convinced. Well, Chaz is in like he's in sort of like a cell in her space. He surrendered himself. Salida was on the run, going up to the top where this top of this tree thing is, this stump of a tree. While she had teleported down, she used a scroll to create a door that teleported down to the ground where everybody else was, and you guys chatted about a deal. The deal is that she wants to quarantine the soulmonger. She wanted the construct. And she warned everyone that it was pretty obvious her show of power that she could probably kill you all and get the construct herself. But because Takira had used some magic, there was this Afridi, she felt that you all were probably pretty powerful as a group and could help her wizards, her party of wizards that are in the hunt for the soulmonger. You could probably help lead them. Anyhow, so I think you guys were at a truce and you agreed to do the thing. And in return, she'd let you keep that construct and she wouldn't kill you and all of these things. I think that appealed to Bobbins because the construct is worth a lot of money. And so she offered, you guys wanted to take a rest, and she offered space on the top of this heart. And so she was going to bring you to the top. Yeah. So that's where we sit.
Nice. So we're about to enter a long rest.
Yep.
Oh, and finally, there was another part that I forgot about. She had not heard from her party in a couple days, so she wanted to teleport you guys to a space near where she sent them, where she's got a teleportation circle. And she got into the minds of Bobbins, Takira, and Nelyani. Everyone else did not receive her because you were blocking out your mind to her. But those three saw this image of this forbidden city, Omu.
Yeah, I sent an image back to her, but yeah.
But anyway, so she says to you all, I assume we have a deal here, and she's giving you Bobbins, Takira, and Nelyani sort of like a knowing look, like she knew that she was in your mind and you saw what she was showing you. So she says, if you trust me, then, and we have a deal. And she starts speaking in some magical language as she pulls out this scroll, and a doorway forms. Come with me. And she walks through. It disappears. So Takira and Hidok have already seen this. She made this door coming down.
Okay. So do we go with her?
I mean, if she opened it, I didn't hear her, right? So I don't know if I'm going to wait for her to see what anyone else is going to do.
So I said follow her.
The Afridi, by the way, he was recently released. She was controlling him, and he says, he looks at Takara. That is a first. I don't quite like this one.
Well, what do you guys suppose? Do we follow her? I don't know what this door is.
Blanche will follow her, I guess. You may look to see if Bobbins is following her or not.
Let's go.
Okay, so Blanche and Nelyani go in the door.
Uduquan will follow.
Bobbins follows.
Okay. And as you guys are leaving, this big swamp tree, just with these big gnarly roots, lifts up his leg, stump tree leg, I guess, out of this mud and this, because you guys are in a swamp. It's
I forgot about him.
I'd like to move. Are you done with this? Me watching this thing, and he mud is just like dripping off of onto the hut. Because remember, you guys are in the hut.
Go ahead. Blanche thanks him and says, yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm going to explore something drier. And he just starts walking off very slowly.
And yet another tree we have made sentient.
Yeah. Is that the third?
Yeah, something like that. They're going to start a village soon, I think.
They might. They might be like Minecraft villagers. Anyhow. So, all right. So you guys go through the door, the portal doorway, and you are on top of the heart. Let me roll 20. Where are you? There you are. So let me move back to the heart.
With all the bats coming out of it. Good sign.
Yeah. So you guys are at the top there. She's there, up there with you. Hidak, Bobbins, Blanche, Kyra, Yanni, and Udaquad, and one more. Where's my girl? Oh, wait. We got the construct also, who's, Nelyani, you're still controlling that construct. And then you got the Afrit, who is controlled by Kyra. And you got Salida. So, if you remember, Salida was, she was warning, where is she? She was warning Valindra of Kyra and her power as she went running out the door and ran up the stairs.
Yes.
And she said, you better not mess with Kyra. Yada yada.
She did absolutely nothing to help.
She might have escalated a little bit.
Right.
There she is. Okay. So you guys are on the top of this thing. And Valindra says, I trust that you'll stay up here. When you would like to leave, you'll just let me know, and I can teleport you down. You can call to me, I'll hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So she leaves. She goes down those stairs. And Vance Vicious says to Takara, well, I don't have much time left with you, but I'm kind of annoyed. How about you send me towards her way and I kill her? What do you say about that? I think I can do it.
I feel like Takara would say, would be like, yeah, go ahead. Whatever.
So you agree? Is that your command? To kill her?
Yeah. Do I overhear this?
Oh, he's just talking out loud.
Okay.
That'd be a really bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, we should really see what kind of
You're
partnership
boring.
we have here.
Takara, is it your command to me kill her for you? He puffs up his chest. I think I owe you that.
Let's hold on. I'm going
to go
we gotta
consort with my god.
play it. We don't act too swiftly.
I'd like to hold on to her throat.
Me too, but I'm sure you'll eventually get the chance.
Salida also comes to Takira, and she says, and she bows down. She gets on her knees and she says, Takara, I knew it. I knew you would overcome such weak fools who pretend to be gods like yourself.
Oh, 10 seconds from shooting her in the face.
Who's Salida?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Salida. It is it's very great.
She's wait, how do you appear again? I'm
right now.
Udaquad? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I've changed form since last, but I think the last one was it the foot creature thing? Or no, it was a mini Salida. That's what it was, right?
I don't remember,
so,
but
yeah.
I'll go with whatever you tell me. You can pick.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the I'm gonna just be the pretty little Nelyani child.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be the Nelyani child.
Okay. So, I mean, her face is buried to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, do not speak to me, child.
Well,
Takara.
come, we must pray. Come with me and we will pray.
And Vazvicious says, Takara, does this one bother you? I just want to hurt something. Can I kill her? Is it your will to have her die before your feet?
Calm down. Not yet. She might be useful to us.
Whatever you say is my command.
Yeah, so Salida's not gonna budge. She's not gonna come pray with me.
So say again what you were saying to her, like.
Oh, I was saying, I was like not confronting, but comforting her and saying, yes, we know we all make mistakes, and I'm offering for her to come pray with me.
Give me a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah, we'll go against her insight. Okay. And all right, Salida.
Did Takara kick Salida off the rocket?
No.
So she looks to you, Udaquada, and she says, pray with you?
Well, yes, of course. We must always pray for clarity, shall we not?
You also prayed it to Kyra?
I prayed it to Kyra and many others.
To Kyra? May I go with Udaquad? Or
yes,
no,
you may.
I guess you're Udaquad. Has she seen you? She's seen you change before. I don't know. Can I go with this boy to pray?
Yes. Have at it.
Okay. So she
God, that was you just made me seem so much more deceptive than I forgot. Salida probably had never seen that form.
So yeah, and remember she was like gone. And then she came back. So she like goes with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna come over here behind the
okay.
Just in a tree private area, so it's nice and quiet.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna tell him.
What words do you speak to the desert goddess to make her bring you to the coming?
Well, I channel her through my blood, and I start carving the symbol, my deity symbol.
I also do. And she shows you like her leg where she's got all of these like scars.
Oh, then you too understand the importance of blood.
Of course.
Now, would you like to share the sigil with me? And I cut my hand and my beautiful sigil of Loth.
I don't recognize this one.
Oh, Takara knows it well.
Kyra knows it well. And you, as she's talking to you and looking at your hand, you feel a familiar tingle in your head. What have you called me here for?
I've come bringing friends and gifts.
So I should carve it on my hand too?
That is up to your will. Shall we pray or?
I only know this mark, and she like reveals a part of her leg that has like a snake with like horns, like of a demon.
I'll say, see, very close to my symbol, but you have to straighten out the snake. I'm trying to pretty much mind effort with sigils, essentially.
Yeah, give me deception. I don't believe you.
Oh, but that is just fine. No pressure. Shall you carve your own symbol and pray with me as well? See if you get the same.
Maybe a balance of the two.
Possibly.
Are you also trying to be risen?
Risen how?
To the higher level. To become a snake.
Well, you see, to my background is muddled in mystery as well. And yes, I am looking to be risen as well. Takira has brought me as her.
Is this your sacrifice?
The sacrifice. But of course, it is a pinky. And he like I slyly shift my hand so it looks like I have a missing pinky.
When you hear that, is it a sacrifice? It was not Selita saying that.
Oh, that's okay.
The different voice was Loth. That's the tingle you are hearing.
Yes. Okay, so that message is from Loth. I will
so
tell
only
her,
you hear that message.
Yeah. I will tell her, is this not the one that you wished for their pinky?
That's so confusing. And Selita starts carving in her like forearm the symbol that she knows, which is a snake with horns. And she looks at you, and now what do we do?
And now we sit and wait and
mix
pray.
Her blood with yours.
And we pray together. I'm going to hold my cut hand out towards her and kind of position towards her sigil and say, shall our sigils meet to unite?
As you do that, your eyes roll to the back of your head. You feel like this, like feeling like almost like you're like possessed. Something's inside of you, a force, a feeling, but you just you're like a conduit of like this energy. And you feel it even like you're connected to Selita in some way. You're just like one unit. Her eyes also roll to the back of her heads, but only you know this, or actually you don't even know that it's happening. Nobody knows that it's happening because you guys are hidden behind a tree. And so
I just kill Selena.
I need you to give me a D12.
Let's see. 4 times.
Oh my god.
got a 2 out of all them numbers.
Well, better than 1, I suppose.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's really wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, it might be like force damage for all I know, mental damage,
Oh, there's definitely going to be some mental
Oh well,
problems.
I mean,
here.
yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take 20 points of psychic damage, and Salida, like, at some point just sort of like drops in his dead weight, but is still holding on to your hand. So you just feel like this tug as you're like, you feel like an exit from you, and your brain is just like on fire. It's just, it just feels like an explosion inside your head. And you hear lasting words of, "She will lead you." And that's that.
So I think I got Salida possessed, y'all.
So Salida's like pulling you down. She's very heavy and you're very small. Like, she's a normal sized person and you're very small. So she's nearly pulling you on top of her, very uncomfortably. And until you do so, well, we're just going to take 1 point of damage.
There you go.
From her like twisting your arm and pulling you down.
Oh, I take a point of damage?
Yep.
Okay. She's probably ripping at my cut too, so
And she's just like panting, like, what happened?
That's weird.
We had a great prayer. We've paid our sacrifice.
I'm tired. Are we sleeping soon?
Come, we shall take a short rest and longer if needed.
I'm gonna go find them. I noticed they left.
Yes, Bobbins.
What are you doing back here?
Just praying and giving thanks. Care to
Praying,
help Salida
sure.
and I?
Why is she panting harder to God?
She must have been touched by our wonderful prayer. She's very tired.
Okay. I think we need the hut if we're gonna rest.
Well, yes.
I don't fully trust the magic lady.
Okay, bring Salida. I will begin the hut.
Does she have a leash?
As escort her.
Salida, I mean, really is like almost just like exhausted. Like, if you were to, like the marathon runners, when they cross that finish line, they just like fall over. Like that's what she is. She's toast. Breathing heavy, like exhausted, bleeding from her hand.
I'm not picking you up, so you're gonna have to get your ass up. I'm supposed to bring you.
Here, let me watch Salida. Let me run for.
Shall I pick her up for you? Theophrides says.
Theophrides, yes.
Sure.
Takaira, do you wish this?
There?
Yes.
He like picks her up and he like throws her to wherever you guys tell her to go. He's like, poof. She takes 10 points of damage.
All right.
Excellent, Euphrates. Thank you. Gonna start.
You're welcome. He's like very literal. He just like throws. He's like, "You want her there?" Mm-hmm. That's where she goes.
Yeah, I guess we didn't tell you how, but appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm gonna start building the hut.
I don't really like trees much. How about I cut this one down? I can do that,
Is there a way that we can? And I'm gonna whisper over to. I'm pretty sure he can hear me, but I'm gonna whisper over to Takaira. Is there a way that we can put him back in the bottle and stop?
You're a weird child. Don't put me in the bottle. I'll do anything. I'll throw you off the cliff and watch you fly.
How do you change ownership of that?
Takaira,
the bottle from you?
Does this little one talk too much? You want me to spank him?
Oh,
Yeah.
free tea.
Sorry,
So what
guys.
do you guys? What do you guys do? You guys make the hut?
Yeah, I'm building
Yep.
the hut.
Okay. So you do your 10-minute ritual or whatever it is, and you build the
Mhm.
hut. Is it a ritual?
Yeah, it's a ritual. That's
It's
why
a
you can do it.
ritual. Yeah.
Okay.
Most
Where are
of my
you going,
spells are
Bobbins?
rituals.
I'm just, wandering.
Are you
Just
stealthily
gallivanting.
wandering?
Yeah.
Wait, if you rolled bad, would you have said no? Would you have just
I would
walked
have
back
said
up?
no. I would have stuck to that roll.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're just meandering.
That's not
You're
actually a very good
meandering.
roll. I'm just saying.
You're meandering.
While
Okay.
they do things, it's still like midday, right?
Oh yeah, it was like morning because you guys just woke up and. Or no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, it was morning when we woke up and teleported.
You woke up, you
Not much time has
teleported. All
passed.
right, and then the rest of you hid in the hut. Yeah, so it's totally like afternoon or not afternoon, like mid morning. Yeah, it's like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be probably using 2 huts. I'm just saying.
Well, this is the second hut because the first hut.
Right. You just keep putting the damn thing up. It's a ritual.
Right. Well, the first hut was the the swamp tree.
Right.
While you guys were waiting with the teleportation nonsense. Anyhow, so you put up the hut, Udaquad. I don't know how tall is the hut.
I don't think the free tea will fit.
And I don't think the construct will fit either.
No, they are they're too big for it. Yeah, we're pretty packed in there as it is.
That's fine. Neither of them need a hut.
So, Nilyani, when you go inside the hut, you feel the sense of the construct that you named Sideswipe. So you notice Sideswipe just sort of shut down.
Sideswipe, that's cute.
All right. So, Bobbins, are you going inside?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I'm gonna try not to die though.
Shit. You're gonna make me do work, man. Why you always gotta be sneaking around?
I mean, kind of what I do.
All right. So, let me see what I can see. Shit. Hang on. So, derp, 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 derp.
It won't let me add Phantom Steed. It's driving me crazy.
Okay.
That would drive me crazy.
So,
how did it let you add Lamont's tiny huts then?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Like,
because that's not a warlock spell either.
It's like I don't know. It's kind of weird because like when I click and drag, it like flashes. Like it's not. It's trying to connect and register that I'm dragging and dropping, but it's like intermittently losing. I don't know.
I'm gonna bring you to a different area, Bobbins.
Oh, special.
I guess I'm gonna be manually typing it while you're doing.
Can you see?
I can see. Oh, wait. Let me find myself. Yes.
Okay.
I can see things.
Now you were in here before. It was Hedok. I just remember because you were playing Hedok, so it's a little confusing for me.
Right.
But anyway, so inside here you can see this pool of water. That is just sort of dripping like from the top down into. So that tree at the top was probably hollow maybe or something like that, where water is just coming through into this pool. You also see Valindra, and I didn't roll a thing, but let me do that.
Perception check, perhaps.
Yes. And what was your... Oh, wow.
20.
Okay. Crit failed. You also see Chaz, and if you remember when you guys... It hasn't been that long since you teleported down, teleported up, and all this stuff, but well, you didn't see him before, but you do now. You see Chaz holding himself in this, like, cage. Like, it's not even locked. He's holding it shut himself, and he's inside. He looks very much controlled, and she's facing him, and she's talking to him. And also inside you see there's some bookcases, there's desks, and you also see a place over here. Can you see me pinging?
Yeah, shit.
So over there, you see there's sort of like a some sort of magical shimmer, but you see something moving beyond that shimmer, like a shadow of something. And you also see a room over here. So anyway, when you walk in, Valindra's back is to you, and she's at this cage that has Chaz. And she says, "What am I going to do with you?" You know what? And I should probably do a perception check for Chaz as well, to see if he knows you're in the room.
Yes, he does have a chance.
He absolutely does. And that would change things a little bit. Okay.
Nope.
So he says, I brought them here to you, Valindra, because I knew you needed their help. And they killed everyone. I was the only one to survive. And I thought, this is the time I will prove to everyone that I'm worthy of being a captain, and I can serve, and I would love to, and I would love an opportunity to find the soulmonger, and well, I'm only at 1 gold piece a day. That's what my pay was, but one day 5 gold piece a day.
More than he's worth.
Yes.
I'm looking through the room here.
The shimmer?
I'm listening. Yeah.
It just looks like stuff is moving behind this sort of opaque thing that you can't quite see through. And Valindra says, well, as much as I would love to see you dead serving me, I think I have another purpose for you. Anything. What would you like me to do? I think you can help the party you were with your sword. What do you say? I'll let you out of here, and I will communicate with you, and you tell me how things are going. Of course, anything. Fine. And your name is Chaz? Yes, Chaz Burbottle. Fine, Chaz Burbottle. You are now Captain Burbottle. Tell everyone you are a captain. 5 gold pieces a day. Thank you. And he comes out of the cage. Tut tut, go find your friends. And he skirts by you, Bobbins, and goes running up the stairs. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm basically watching her, but I'm gonna try to work my way toward that other room.
Which room?
Probably behind the desks. This one.
Okay.
That's the summoning circle. I take it right there.
Yeah. So,
Or the teleportation circle.
You walk in that room. It's empty. But it smells very like moldy and like musty and very. Just it doesn't smell very good. And yeah, in that corner there is a teleportation circle. It's got sigils, so you would suspect it would be a teleportation circle. You're not one of the magics, even though you think you know everything.
I know everything.
Well, maybe you don't. But yeah, you've at least seen one teleportation circle in the Breakbridge Tower. So, yes, it is a teleportation circle to Bobbins.
All right, back to the other door, I guess. While she's doing whatever she's doing. What is she doing? Just sitting there?
Nope. She is actually going to start working on her desk. And since you've been moving around, I'm going to give myself another perception check.
I could have went straight across then instead of going back around.
What's that?
I could have gone straight across instead of going back around since she moved over.
Either way, I think she's due a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to give me a stealth check.
Oh, I need to do another stealth check.
Oh, yeah, buddy. You're moving around quite a bit. Uh-oh. Lucky you. So, still like, so she's like scribbling in some works. She's just writing stuff down. That room is still just, it's like a weird shimmery door. You know that there's some magic about this door.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Okay. You poke it with a stick. Valindra looks at you. What are you doing here?
I was curious what you're up to. It's a weird little place you have here. What's this material here? And I poke at the door.
Leave the door alone, little one. I thought we had struck a deal and you were the leader of your group, yes? Why don't you go back to your little hovel?
I wouldn't be much of a leader if I didn't check out, the people I made deals with. I'm glancing at this table here.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Don't see shit.
No, I mean, you do see a lot of stuff. You see writing utensils, you see a lot of paper. It looks like a kind of a cluttery mess. I don't really appreciate nosy people. I really do respect those that respect others and ask for permission before entering. Now, I did ask you to stay up top, and I would really love for you to go there now. And if you don't, well, you won't be rejoining your party.
What's the threats with you guys? Just walking by her. Not even really afraid.
Hang on one second. Let's see. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Well, that's about what I expected the wisdom save. Why am I rolling so low?
Okay.
I haven't rolled above 11. It's been continuous. I swear their rolling's broken.
You feel this tug in your mind. You felt it already before when the map was placed. Wait. Yeah, it was you. When that sort of vision of the Forbidden City was placed in your mind. So you feel that same sort of sensation. And I need you to... What she's looking for is... what are you most worried about? And you can whisper that to me if you want, but that's what she wants to know. That's what she's digging in your mind for, and you're gonna have to tell me. Yeah, what's on the top of Bobbin's mind concerning that door.
Oh, consider that door? I'm not knowing what's behind it. I don't like surprises.
And a little bit more about like why you're even in the room.
I already said why I was in the room. I was checking her out. My naturally suspicious creature.
Okay. So as you feel this tug and she's fishing for information, she says to you, "Who in your party is not to be trusted?" And she says it in such a way that you can't stop thinking about who would be the most untrusted person in the party. And you know that you're going to give this, you know that that what she has over you is going to take this information, but you have to tell her.
He's not even trying to hide it. You already know that answer.
What is it?
It's the Kara. Duh.
Okay. She then says, and I'll let you have another, let's see.
I just go look at her and say, this is growing tiresome, just ask you questions.
She says, who's the most powerful of your group?
Oh, I am, of course.
Would Bobbins truly feel that? I guess he would.
I mean, duh.
Okay.
I was like, that's a Bobbins answer, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it totally is. And she, and as you're walking back, she's walking towards you as if to like, you can feel like sort of like that magnet when you put two magnets together, and you can feel like the push. She's not touching you, but you could feel like being pushed away. Do you leave the space, or?
I was already leaving. She's the one annoyingly fucking stopped with her stupid spell.
Okay. All right, so you're back up top. The hut is there. Ifriti's out. Construct's out. What are the rest of you doing? Or what were the rest of you doing before Bobbins came up?
Chilling.
Standing looking pretty?
Yeah.
Playing cards? I don't know. Playing dice.
Well, you guys are with Salida.
Throwing dice at her head.
Oh, and before Bobbins came up, Chaz also comes up. Before Bobbins makes an appearance, Chaz sees the hut. He's familiar with it, and he's like looking. You can see him looking like, "Hey guys, hey guys,
I'm going to go ahead and because I'm taking care of Salida, thinking that somehow Loth is possessed her. That's what my thought is right now. So yeah, it's gonna break my attention from Salida, and I guess I'll let him in.
Okay. Chaz comes in and sees the scene, which is some of you are hurt and Salida's just totally like knocked out. Knockout, drag out. And he's like, "Oh my god. You're not gonna believe this, guys. Guess what? Valindra made me captain."
Oh, I'm gonna give him a nice little clap.
You don't even have to pay me anymore, guys. She's gonna pay me to help you guys. 5 gold piece a day.
Amazing. Very nice.
Yeah.
And are you to escort us as well?
Well, I'm gonna help you any way I can. I know all the red wizards.
Oh, excellent.
And I'm a captain, so they're actually gonna take me seriously. He shows a piece of paper. Captain.
Very nice.
Does that captain scroll across it and cram?
And Crayola.
Bobbins, you're not there. You don't know, but yes. It's in some weird ink. Anyhow. So, I've got a plan. We're going to rest here for the night. Then, Valindra, send us to the rest of the wizards in Omu. Go from there.
That's a plan. Yeah, I gotta say that is a plan.
I think that's what we were gonna do anyway.
By this point, Bobbins, you're back up to the top. You see the Afridi in it, just like hanging there, and he's got like a big fake cigar, a magical cigar looking thing. It looks all like vapor. It's vapor, and he's smoking it, and it's vapor. It's all just vapor.
I walk into the hut.
I don't know if you're around here.
Hi guys.
You got to like tap on the hut because I think it's
Well,
like you have to.
wouldn't you have that open for him anyway? Because he's Bobbins.
Yeah, you set permissions at the beginning.
I guess so. I was just trying to think of like, do I have to will everyone into the hut when I cast it newly?
No, you set permissions basically.
I set permissions
access
and
control
just forget
list.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I guess you're on the
You got biometrics.
Yeah. Okay.
You got better
Magical
biometrics. You got
biometrics.
magic. It just says, "Yep,
Yeah.
he's on the list."
Yeah. It seems like you're on the list. So yeah,
The magical bouncer. Accepted. Anyhow, this Vicious is like looking. Yeah, I see you guys. I got magic too. Just saying. And I could be in the bottle and be in there anyway, so.
I feel like he's kind of upset he doesn't fit in here.
You get the sense he's pissed that he didn't get to kill anything.
Oh.
For whatever reason, you're mad. He seems mad that he didn't get to like kill. He wanted to kill something, and he feels mad. And probably only Hedok, Takira, and Hedok, Takira, Chaz, and Salida would have any insight into why that was because he was under control.
Yeah, he got bitched by her. I ain't like a Jin failing a wisdom save to be controlled.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's pretty sad.
You don't talk about that in the Jin Cosmos world.
Yeah,
like, that's not a conversation you have with
the only one
your peer Jins. Anyway, so all right, you guys in the hut. Do you guys want to do anything? You just sleep the night. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk up to Chaz.
Hey,
5 gold a day as captain, eh?
Oh yeah, you heard?
Yeah.
Reputation already, huh? And he shows you paper, Captain.
Do you want to reenact the grovel you did in the cage?
I don't know what you mean.
All right.
I mean, she's like a general, like really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, well, Hedok would understand, right, Hedok?
No, I don't.
Hedok's never groveled in a day in his life.
No.
Well,
what does
He's
what
king,
does grovel?
He's a flute dougal.
Yeah, what does groveling even mean?
Well, I'm getting 5 gold pieces a day now, so I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm willing to help you. Well, I'm ordered to help you.
Yeah, as long as you report back, right?
Well, yeah. Wait, what? No. I mean, report my reports as a captain. Captain reports, of course.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying he is to spy on us?
Hell no. I would not do that. I'm not a spy. That's a different occupation.
You would have known it anyway.
I'm a soldier.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm sure you have magics to do. Can I poke Salida a bit? Poke.
You want to poke Salida?
That's not what I meant, Bobbins. You're weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
So, we'll all just hang out over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sure you're absolutely elated with your new position, And yeah, I mean, I'm happy for you. I can't say that I work for someone.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
whole.
you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice, groveling or
Yeah.
otherwise, for the ones you serve.
Oh, 1,825 gold a year.
It's the love in return that we
That's
get.
more gold than your entire family
I mean,
has, probably.
respect.
Heck, that's probably more gold than your entire little village has.
Yeah.
Talk about villages, Bobbin, huh?
So
Mm.
he just kind of goes off into like a, I can't say corner because I imagine this is like a dome, like one of those golf ball dome things. He goes off into a place by Selena's feet and just starts sharpening his what does he got? He's got javelins. He's sharpening his javelins and things and messing with his shit, doing soldierly duties, like, you know, downtime duties. Nilyani, anything you want to do besides sleep and memorize spells?
No, we were just messing around, playing with dice and cards. Like,
Hidak,
so,
anything you want to do?
oh.
I'm okay. I really don't know what the heck we could do. Can
We're
I
kinda
look at?
Rest and fast forward time.
Okay. Alrighty, sounds good.
Unless you have something you want to do, like, I mean, I feel free. Like, I went and spied on Valindra, but you don't have to.
No, I'm okay. I really don't know what to do right now.
Now we're kind of just waiting for the big action.
Yeah, I'm gonna, before I go to sleep, I'm going to
Here we go.
tell Bobbins. I'm gonna call Bobbins over to me. I'm gonna tell him about like Salida.
What are you gonna
What
tell
do
him about Salida?
Now, what do you
I'm
tell me
gonna
about Selena?
I'm gonna tell her. Well, you see, some way Loth is going to be using Salida to lead us to this article.
Are you telling me we have to take her? I specifically didn't want to take her.
Now remember, Bobbins, you have a very fond relationship with Loth,
Yeah.
and you trust all of the things that she
You don't
wants.
have to remind me of my relationship with Wolf and Selena. I know my relationship with both of those.
Yeah.
So you're telling me your absolutely worthless deity wants us to take the absolutely worthless survival the scout?
Well, I do know your opinions on my deity, my wonderful Loth.
Why didn't
but
she just teleport us straight there, by the way?
because she already did that once, and I don't think you like how she teleports us. You know, kind of in the heat of the moment,
She
like
never teleports us to the worst spots. She needs to work on that.
she wants the challenge. You know, nothing's worth having that's not fought for.
That's
but yeah,
not true.
just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, Salida will be joining. Yes, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I look over. Is she still passed out?
Oh yeah, she's lights out. She's like, you when you saw her. Well, you didn't see her, I guess, because you went down. But to Bobbin's eyes, she's just passed out. To everyone else, they saw her like exhausted as fuck, like just very much, like, you know,
What exactly did
she's
you do with
passed out.
her?
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, and I guess I'll try to do something nice here. I'll ask Bobbin, like, hey Bobbin, you like horses?
Do I like horses?
Yeah, like dead ones. That can carry you, possibly. I don't know.
Now that's gonna cost you some gold
Those are
and time,
useful.
right?
Well, I've already scribed the Steed. I was gonna give him the scroll. That's what we did for like 2 sessions ago. It was like we had like a full day of waiting or something.
He did. Yeah, he already did that spell.
The Phantom Steed. I know you did one of them, or two of them. I didn't think you did Phantom Steed. Which one did you do? You did Phantom Steed, then, and what was the other one?
A Phantom Steed, and then I didn't do the one I haven't done for sure is Water Walk.
No, you definitely have not done that. What was the other one? There was a third one.
Let me see here.
I remember him doing Phantom Steed.
Yeah, so we have Phantom Steed. It was Lamont. It was a tiny hut.
It was the hut. That was the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was the hut. And then before we even came over here, what do you call it? Scroll of identify or whatever.
See, that's what I remember, not Phantom Steed. I remember Identify.
You remember identified? Because that
But
was
I don't
like
remember Phantom Steed.
Phantom Steed was the last one that I did. Because remember we had the conversation of like, why does Udaquad have so much gold? Because I was confused also a little bit. Like, I do have quite a bit of gold.
But that would make 4 then, because there was, I remember Identify, there was Hut, and there was Steed.
Yeah, and the fourth
You
one
did-
that I picked up was Water Walk. I have not scribed Water Walk.
When did you pick up Water Walk then?
I picked up so the scroll I picked up of Identify.
No
One, I
worries.
think,
We'll figure
is a
that out.
regular
It
one.
doesn't matter. So we'll just
Okay.
say you have Phantom Steed.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, back to you asking Bobbins if he has,
Yeah.
if he likes horses.
So yeah,
Horses.
do you like horses? I really want to make sure that you understand this has nothing against you.
Do I like horses? And this is not. Do you think it's insulting because you don't know if I like horses?
No, I just don't want you to. I know that you're not too keen on Salida, and I'm kind of thinking this is going to be Salida and Loth.
Well, I mean, sure, whatever. I don't like her, but maybe we can throw her in the jaws of the whatever the lich is going to summon.
Yeah,
I'm great good fodder. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping she'll pay out, but anyhow, just wanted to make sure to share that with you.
I don't know why you're asking about horses though. That's completely confusing.
I was gonna ask, do you want this? Now that I have this spell scribed into my Book of Shadows, and he pulls out his beautiful little book. He's gonna say, "I have this scroll of Phantom Steed. Can you cast from scrolls?"
I don't know that answer. Actually, let me check. What's it written in language-wise?
Probably. What is it, like a magical language? I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a magical language.
That's usually draconic.
Actually, yeah. I guess what I'll do is I'll open up the scroll and just kind of peek it over at him.
To Bobbins?
To Bobbins, yeah.
Bobbins is not gonna be able to decipher the scroll.
Well, yeah, I'm looking up that. I'm trying to find out the answer on whether anybody can read a scroll.
No, you're not gonna be able to decipher it. This is written in like wizard speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's usually draconic. I don't speak it though.
Well, how about this? Would you like this pouch of gems I found?
You're gonna give me a pouch of gems? Where'd you find this?
I found it along the way in some shack, as one would say. There's 5 of them, possibly 10 gold piece each. Just a little friendly tithing there. Or possibly, do you want the strawed ashes that I've collected?
I don't want the strawed ashes. Why don't you just share the gems with everybody?
We can do that as well. Anyhow, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to really share with you.
Let's see.
No, Yanni, do you want to change the loaded spell in Sideswipe? I think right now it's Guardian of Faith or something like that. Guardian of the Faith is loaded in him. If you remember, he can cast like one spell that you, I guess, implant or inject into him. You can change it if you want to.
Inject into him.
No, I'll leave him alone. That's cool.
Okay. And you can pick whatever spells you want. Blanche can pick whatever spells she wants. Last chance for romance around the table. Do you want to do anything?
I am going to sleep.
So you go to sleep. So everyone goes to sleep. Normal pecking or normal watch order, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Blanche and then Nelyani.
Yeah, I'm distributing those gems, by the way, since they just got handed to me.
Okay.
I don't know who's getting them because there's only 5.
At some point, you notice that Vid's vicious. He gets to the end of his vapor cigar. It's like the cigar that looks like it's just smoke. It's like formed in smoke, but he's smoking it, and there's smoking coming from the smoke cigar. And he gets to the very last, what you would perceive as the last, because it's getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And as it gets to the last bit of it, he just turns into vapor himself, and Takira knows that he's back in the vase.
Right. Naliani, write down 1 gem worth 10 gold pieces. Hidak, write down 1 gem worth 10 gold pieces. I'll give 1 to Blanche, and I guess I'll give 1 back to Udaquad.
Yeah, I was going to say
you do not sleep well.
I didn't
during
sleep
the
well.
You didn't sleep well during the night. Your shit. I'm gonna need you to give me a con save.
And let's see, those gemstones were worth what, 10 gold piece each? Yes.
Yep, that's what you said. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm updating my sheet there. Okay, so you want a con check, you said?
Yep. Okay. I need a D8.
A D8.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Interesting.
You rolled a 1.
What is that? 1 point of damage?
1 damage. No. So anyhow, so you have a really rough night sleeping, and I would say that Nelyani and Blanche both notice that Udaquad is like talking a lot in his sleep, a shit ton. And what would Udaquad's biggest secret be from the group?
His biggest secret.
You can whisper it to me if you want.
Let's see. I don't know if this one is a secret.
What does Okay, I'll put it this way. What does Udaquad know that maybe a lot of the other characters don't know that makes you anxious that you know it?
All right.
Okay. So Nelyani and Blanche, you guys do turnover, I guess, as you guys are changing who's going to be up or not. And I think in the past we did Blanche was like the first watch. So Blanche tells you that, Udaquad has been moving around and he's talking in his sleep. And he's saying a lot about Takira. And as you're doing a watch, Udaquad and Takira sort of have this weird bond anyway that you've probably noticed. But he seems concerned about this lie that he told. And he gave her something that he used her weakness against her, and he gave her something, and he's talking about it. He said, I manipulated her. I knew where she would be weak and I could trick her, and I did it. But I got that necklace back. And I'd probably do it again. I don't care who it is. All should serve Lolth. And you see him sort of writhing. It seems painful, but it might have been a long time since the last sleep spell you've seen Udaquad in, but kind of reminds you of what you've seen him through before, where he's just sort of like moving around in his sleep and just seems uncomfortable and is moaning and talking, blah 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 blah. Udaquad, you wake up with 15 points of slash damage, I guess. And when you wake up, you feel this like amazing pain on like your like across your neck and down like here. And as you like pull like your tunic down, you can see like these sigils across. And it's almost like a brand, but it's not quite a brand. It's like cut into you. It's gonna scar. And there's a sigil of that you typically carve on yourself for Lolth, and you see also the one that Salida carved into her hand. It's like alternating, one every other. You also
Takara symbol.
You also find that you have an understanding of you're awakened in some way, and you have the Eyes of the Rune Keeper invocation.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper. You said that's an invocation?
Yep. So you wake up, you're in pain, albeit minor. You know the hut's gonna die down in an hour. Salida's sitting up, awake. She looks to you, Udaquad, and also to Takira. And she sort of like nods like she understands her place. Chaz wakes up and he says, well, first order of the day is breakfast, I always say. I don't want to march our troop here to fail, so we should have a good breakfast. My captain always said, the most important meal of the day is breakfast, and I think that's true.
Breakfast sounds good.
Nelyani, make breakfast, woman.
Oh, shit.
No. This is not how this works. You do not tell me what to do.
Dang.
You see this little mini me kid over here? Yeah. That'll attack you and destroy you. So don't tell me what to do.
He's like looking around like totally confused.
Kaz, go make yourself useful. Find me some arrows.
We should have breakfast first. I am the captain of this group.
Oh,
fall in line.
Wait. Back up. You think because you're a captain you outrank us?
Where is your rank?
It's infinite. That's why you don't outrank us.
I was going to say, are we being paid? I wasn't being paid for this, I don't believe.
No, we're not.
I'm trying to save...
Which proves to you that I'm worth a lot of...
Enoch, would you please toss him off this rock?
Are we sure? Yeah, I could possibly
Perhaps,
do it.
perhaps I'll make the breakfast. Just this once, I'll show you how to do it, Nelyani, and you can make it further.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay attention. Just that you know.
No, but
I got other
I want to
things.
show
I
you
got
how to
other
make.
things to do. Thanks. Bye. Bye. No,
Oh.
no. Somebody else can make it, like Takaira or
By the way,
something.
Nelyani, you have 1 less max HP.
And you are mean.
Sorry.
Where are you at now? That's kind of a good question.
So, he like
40,
he says
42
Not bad.
from
He
62.
he says, well, I do happen to have some grade B meat, and with the proper amount of sprinkle and spice, I will make a great breakfast for us. Plenty of protein. We'll get to marching. What do you say? And I will speak to Valindra for you, and she will create us a portal. I've talked to her already. I've made arrangements.
We've already made that deal. Anyway,
9 a.m.
You don't know what kind of meat it is.
Only the best Class B meat that you would get on
From what animal? A bug?
a bug. No, that's disgusting. From all the best dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Wait, is the dinosaur down there the one you slaughtered? The talking one?
Yes.
You slaughtered Noopa Doopa?
Oh my freaking god!
What do you mean, Noopa Doopa?
Did this
The
animal?
There was a
dinosaur
dinosaur there that Valinda made happen for our meal, I suppose, and she must have put it there for me to kill. I ate it, or I'm bringing it.
Doopa?
Huh?
How would he kill Noopa Doopa?
What?
Did Noopa Doopa scream or?
Noopa Doopa talks.
I grabbed Chaz.
Who is Noopa Doopa?
Can
I don't
I
understand.
react? Can I react? Can I interact?
Yeah.
I grabbed Chaz and
Hi. You're
by the
squeezing
shirt
very
back
hard,
up.
Hedok.
And I was like,
I assure you, you don't want to break my bones.
what dinosaur? What did he look like? Did he talk?
Talking dinosaur? That's crazy. Of course he didn't talk. What? I mean, I stabbed him right in his heart. My javelin. Hedok. You're squeezing very tight, Hedok. Please stop.
Wasting time. What did he look like?
What did he look like?
Big and gray. Large horns.
Sounds like
Oh
Noopa
my
Doopa.
god!
Noopa Doopa was down there. We talked to him.
I don't know who Noopa Doopa is. There was a dinosaur and I killed him, so we could eat some breakfast.
Was it
For
a
breakfast,
Triceratops?
most important
Use your
meal of the
words.
day.
Was it a Triceratops?
Yes.
Oh my god! I throw Chaz, and then can I go try to find?
You want to throw him
Off
Yeah.
the edge.
Yeah, off the
off the edge? You want to throw Chaz off the edge? Oh, you're gonna have to give me a strength, a contested strength check.
I mean, that's on character, really.
Are you raging?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got advantage on that check.
Make
now.
sure you note that rage down.
Okay.
Buddy. He does not allow you to move him.
Man.
He is a rock in your hands. He's very tight, and you're like you can't move him. And he's like, I'm sorry. I was trying to provide for you. I'm captain. I'm responsible for my troops. I just wanted to make food.
It doesn't mean that you get to kill any old dinosaur. We have
Why?
dinosaur
We always
friends.
kill dinosaurs for food, man. I was taught survival skills.
Oh my god!
You know,
I need it.
I just
Where's I need to speak to Valindra. What is it? Where's my boy? Where's Noopa Doop?
I'm gonna follow him down to talk to Valindra.
wait. Are you going? You're going. Are you letting Chaz go and you're going up the stairs then to where Valindra is?
Down the stairs, but sure.
Oh yeah, down the stairs. I'm sorry.
You can punch him into the wall. He's holding on tight.
Is that what you're doing? Are you just marching off or what? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You just pissed off? You're gonna go downstairs? Go
I
do
try
a
to find
confront?
out. Yeah, where's that weird lady at?
Okay. All right. So you go down there, and Bobbins, you said you're following.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this train wreck.
Okay. I mean, it probably is. So Bobbins
She
will just put it on the
killed
other map.
Noopa
All right.
Doopa.
You see the map?
Yes.
Okay.
I approach.
Okay. You're like definitely not stealthy. You're noisy as fuck, and she's, as you make your way through the entrance, she just swivels and says, "Is your party ready?
I lean against the wall.
Is that what you've come here for? To get me?"
I came here for the dinosaur.
What dinosaur? I don't know who you. What?
There was a dinosaur down this tree.
Yes, speak, please. You're so slow.
What happened to it?
Bobbins, are you hiding, Bobbins, or are you out in the open?
I'm just leaning against the wall watching.
Oh, so you're in the open.
Yeah, I'm not hiding. I'm
Okay.
just watching.
Bobbins, can you speak for this brute?
Hedok is upset because his friend, the talking dinosaur Noopa Doopa Triceratops, was on the ground in the pen down there, and Chasm just said he killed the dinosaur, and he's a complete fucking
Great.
idiot.
Wonderful. Please stop talking. Brute. Your name is Hedok, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's my Noopa Doopa?
Stop. Stop talking. Stop. You have a dinosaur downstairs, down in the lands, eating my swampy swamp, and you are concerned about him, and you think I know or care, or am taking care of this dinosaur?
He was in a pen down there.
He was in a pen. He was in a
Did
cage?
you make this pen?
No.
Nope.
Did you put it in the pen?
No.
Did I put it in the pen?
Probably.
No.
Who did?
I care not about dinosaurs, brute.
I
don't care.
about dinosaurs.
I don't care that you care. Bobbins, please tell him. Hedok, brute, you've seen what I can do to you. I can make you just shut up right now. Please, do you want to go or not? You're really annoying me at this point.
Valindra, I got a question before you go, weirdo.
Okay. Yeah. What do you need?
How would Chaz get to the ground? Can anyone just walk up and use the teleportation circle to go down the ground and come back up? Is it like, automatic?
Chaz came here earlier and said he wanted to make you breakfast.
So you sent him down to the ground? And
Yes.
Then he killed the dinosaur?
I don't know what he's done. Has he killed a dinosaur? That's great. That's good meat.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you not like dinosaur meat? Are you not a meat eater? That's
no,
fine.
that was a talking dinosaur. That was our friend.
Interesting.
I don't know how he killed
How
Noopa
did you make a
Doopa.
dinosaur talk?
Oh, come on. Surely you know how to do that.
Maybe I do and maybe I don't. Huh. Well. Dinosaurs talking is very interesting. Well.
Anyway, so what you're saying is this was Chaz's initiative.
Bobbins, why are you here? Brute, let me ask you a question. And he'd give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah. Brute, let me ask you a question, and you have to answer it truthfully.
Low rolls.
Who made the dinosaur speak?
Who made the dinosaur? Oh, that is a good question. How did the dinosaur speak? We gave it something.
Yeah,
we did something.
Be specific, Brute. Think back
Does he
now.
not understand how it happened, though? That's the question.
Think back now, Brute. Who did it?
It was a spell.
And whose spell did it? Who evoked this spell, Brute?
I think it was Udaquad.
It was
Or no,
Udaquad.
no,
It wasn't Udaquad.
no. It was. I was
just-
neither Yanni
Sure, sounds
or
good.
Blanche.
Udaquad or Nilyani or Blanche?
No, it's Blanche.
That's very interesting. Thank you, Brute. Let's go. And she like walks towards you, and you feel this magnetic push, and she follows you up the stairs this time. Bobbins, this time for you. And you guys are back up the stairs. If you go willingly, you can not go willingly if you don't want to.
No, I walk upstairs.
Okay, so she walks you up all up the stairs, and she says, "Udaquad, Nilyani, and Blanche. Do you know of this dinosaur?" And she looks at Chaz, and Chaz sort of like bows his head, "Thank you." And she says, "What of this dinosaur, Chaz? Nilyani, Udaquad, and Blanche. Each give me a saving throw, please."
Oh God.
Is that a wisdom?
Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC?
You're doing Blanche?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
The DC on that one is oh, wrong thing. Let's see. Spell save DC. Why don't I see your spell save DC? Oh, is 20. So she asks to Blanche, Nilyani, and Udaquad. So I heard that the dinosaur speaks, and one of you made that happen. Who? You all will tell her.
All I can do is maybe kill a dinosaur.
I got a question for you. Does
Yep.
the spell that she's got us under preclude me doing other spells?
Wait, does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
So
She's asking you a question and you're answering in when she asks the question, you know the answer and you think of it, and she just pulls that thought out of your head as soon as you think it. And so you give her the right answer because you failed the save. Because it's just a thought that crosses your mind, like, and maybe the thought that crosses your mind is like, don't say Blanche. That might come across your mind, but she gets the sense of like, it was Blanche that did that with her staff.
No, Blanche is just, well, what was the exact question she asked?
Who? Okay, yeah. Her question was, who caused the dinosaur to speak?
Blanche will say I did.
Well, that's quite interesting, Blanche. And how did you do so?
Now, pause. Is this an ongoing magical effect?
It might be. Let me look it up. It says. You know that I'm probing, so you can feel it. You guys. I can read your thoughts for the duration.
So it is.
And the duration is 1 minute.
Right. So after she says I did, Blanche casts the spell magic on herself.
She casts a spell magic on herself?
Well, actually, she said she's on the magical effect that is this compulsion.
Choose any creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of a third or lower on the target. Okay. So she's casting that on herself? 3rd level or lower, right? Okay.
If it's not 3rd level or lower, then I have to make a DC.
Yeah. So while she felt that like well, and I would say that who failed? Was it was her, it was Nelyani and Udaquad. Nelyani and Udaquad, by the way. She's still got you under her grips, but Blanche feels free of this thought.
Right. It's a magical effect. Do I get all of it? She cast apparently all 3 of us at once. That's one spell. Unless she sat there and did it each to us individually.
Magical. She's not your magical effect range.
I guarantee that's a concentration, by the way.
Oh, there's a DC to this. Right? Free spell. Oh, 4th level. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
3rd
So
lower is
actually,
free.
so everyone feels like that tug go. And she says, "Well, that was interesting. Huh. You are just as I thought you were. Very powerful. So, how can I help you with this problem you have with this dinosaur?"
Well,
you know that I don't really care about this dinosaur one bit.
Edoc's mad.
But I would like to send you, if you're ready, to the place we discussed, Omu.
Bobbins, didn't you say you needed arrows?
Yeah, I do.
And Chaz is looking nervously at Hidak, and Salida is looking engaged.
Like a zombie.
No, engaged. She's ready.
Like a zombie.
She's smiling like she usually does, and she's just like, well, I guess if this bitch is gonna run the show, might as well move on.
Wait, who said that?
Salida.
We can't go until we settle this dinosaur thing.
And Udaquad, you have all of this shit all over you. So there's a lot of calamity going on. There's shit with her. There's these runes. There's runes all over your neck. You have.
On this rock?
What's that?
Is there any arrows on this rock? I need some arrows.
Just regular arrows? No.
Yeah. Well, I'll take magical ones if you got them, but.
No. There's no random arrows laying around.
What? You're a big, powerful magic user? You don't have arrows? With an army that you hire? You don't have a stockpile of arrows lying around?
So, do you want to go to where I told you or not?
Yeah, I suppose it's best for us to leave before anything else goes wrong.
She looks to the brute. She says, "Brute, are you going to be okay with this dinosaur travesty?"
Obviously not, but I guess.
It's all right, Doc. She's sending us with the person who murdered him.
I don't understand. What is happening? I thought we had a deal that you would go find the soulmonger, and now I'm brought out of here to talk about dinosaurs. I thought I was going to send you to a place nearby my troop, and now you're having feelings. I'm confused. Are you powerful or not? At least this one is, and she points to Blanche very obviously.
Your little pet screwed things up, that's all.
My little pet. And Chaz is like looking at everyone, knowing that you're talking about him.
I guess I'm gonna go try to console Edoc, looking like a gnome Chris Angel, all cut up.
Okay. So I want to inform you that the place I'm going to send you is not exactly where I know my people to be. I know that they've traveled into Omu. But to remind you, I haven't received word back from them in some time. A couple days at least.
So we're going to be expecting an ambush. Got it.
Work your way in. She showed you where she thought they were on the map. And I'll bring that map up.
Mm-hmm.
And if everybody's willing, she'll put that in your...
Thought they were there.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah, look at the city is floodable.
Whoa.
So I can get you to here.
Where?
Bottom left corner.
Oh, okay.
And that's as much as I can do.
And you don't know where the soulmonger is? Have you not been able to scribe and find that?
No. But the last I heard from my troop was that there are snake people within the city that are preventing travels.
No,
It's
the
very
Yanti.
hard to navigate.
Right.
Yanti, great. Well, actually, that should be quite
You know
interesting.
the Yanti.
Yep.
Very well.
Yes, it's confirmed. It is Yanti. I
And
believe.
these Yantis, do they follow the serpent goddess?
I don't know their religion so much. I don't really understand how they operate. Personally, I'd rather just see them all dead. But they are preventing navigations and information, and I believe this is probably why I haven't heard from my group in some time, in a couple days. So I know the soulmonger is in there.
In the city.
In the city.
Okay.
So, are you ready to go?
Very well. I'm going to look to Salita and ask her, Salita, are you ready to go?
Yes.
And I'm going to
I know where we should go.
Excellent.
Let's not let this bitch waste us any more of our time.
Then
And she
it's
like gives
settled.
Valindra like a glance.
Then it's settled. Valendra, we'll I say if everyone's ready, we'll take that portal.
And she like walks up to Hedok and grabs like Hedok's ass like hard, you know, because
Oh,
she's had that
God.
like tension with Hedok before, but like she was always like weird and passive towards you, but now it's like different.
Oh,
Like,
Salita did. I was like, what is
Salita,
Valendra
no,
doing?
yeah, Salita did. She's different. She's a little
Amber's
more
just grabbing T-Doc's ass.
like she was always kind of like aggressive before, but now she's like super aggressive.
Oh my
She's
god!
like,
I
I think we're.
her hand. Oh,
Guys, apparently I fixed Salita.
It's that Belvini with.
T-Doc's a one dinosaur man, and that ain't you, Salita.
Right. Love you.
I'm really
All right.
sad.
So what happened?
I slapped her hand. This is
Oh.
ridiculous.
Let's
I'm not in
go.
the mood. My dinosaur may have been murdered and butchered. My
Well,
friend
let's-
dinosaur.
Well, let's just go. And Chad's like, "Aha! Well, not everyone has eaten breakfast, but and he like rips off like some meat, some obvious dinosaur meat. He's like, it's really
Some
good.
Nupa
I
meat.
cooked it really good."
You know, T-Doc, there's a giant pool of lava at this place we're going.
So, Valindra like pulls out this scroll. You've seen her do this before now. And she's reading in some strange language. But there isn't a door that appears this time. Instead, like this magical circle appears on the ground. And she says, "Step into the circle."
Sure.
You already know the way back. Come to me when you are done.
Wait, we gotta walk back?
You already have the return sigils.
Oh, right.
Can we cast them?
Well, you got here once before. This isn't going to last long. Step in or not.
Excellent. Well, I guess we'll
Robin's
have to
already
make.
stepped in, so is Blanche.
Yeah, we'll have to make do.
Step
Anyhow,
in.
Okay.
Belendra, we will return, and Uduquad's gonna step in there.
Like you guys all just like, you all fall into this cosmos feel. You felt this once before. You've been through portals in Breakbridge. You've been through teleportation circles before. All sorts of weird.
This is
I guess for
becoming
the,
old hat.
what's that?
It's becoming old hat.
It's becoming old hat, but for the non-magic users, it's always sort of weird. For the magic users, it's okay. It's fine. You don't feel concerned at all. So, you arrive, and you arrive here. Based on what you saw from Valindra, it's this overgrown, ruined city. There was some lava. There's water, a river that runs through, somewhat. There's these cliff edges, and where you're at right now, if you take a look, these are 150 feet high cliffs.
Oh, yeah.
And even more as you dip down, but you can see down before you somewhat. Towards the area that Valindra mentioned, you do see smoke, like rising. There's something off in the distance. But it's quite the hike. And this area is like very, very overgrown. You get the sense that this was probably a vibrant city at one point. And it's strange because the only city, well, the latest city that you've seen was that Port Nyanzaru. Everywhere you've been since then has been just very dense jungle, very tribal, and here is this city that probably was once very beautiful, is just overgrown and looks just like relic, or not relics, but yeah, ruins, not relics, ruins.
Kind of
everywhere.
runish.
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
runish. Where you are right now, you're near this guardhouse. You see that you can see like these slits in the walls. They're definitely like arrow slits for somebody to shoot out of. You see like this hanging portcullis, and beyond that you just see like this open expanse.
I mean, search the guardhouse, make sure it's empty.
Yeah, I was gonna say there might be arrows here, Bobbins, with these archery holes here.
Good point.
Okay. So you guys
I
want
want the
to?
usable arrows.
I'm gonna try and let's see. I'm gonna zoom in real quick, and I'm gonna use. Can you guys see the? I don't know how zoomed in you are. Oh, it's gone. What the fuck? You guys can see the map, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of you can see the map.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the token. Did you move that?
Yeah, it's a
John?
little hard to see.
All right, I'm not gonna use that token anymore. Hang on. It
Wait.
might-
You're not gonna use our classic token? What is this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use a Temrak token. There. Can you guys see if I do that?
Do what?
Can you all
Other than-
see?
Yeah, put the
Tamarack.
token.
Can you see Temrak?
Mhm.
All right. All right. Cool. I had that little party token from the hex map, and that was just too small. So, all right. So you're at this guardhouse. You want to check it out? You want to investigate?
Yeah. Apparently, Temrak's like 60 feet across, though.
All right. It's not to scale. Please don't make me make him this big. We're just using him for the general idea of
Massive.
where you guys are. All right.
All right.
Gargantuan.
This guardhouse looks very old indeed. It might even Well, Hidok, why don't you give me Hidok? You're a dwarf, right? You've got some things about
Stoneworks.
stoneworks, right? I think you
Yeah.
do. Talk to me in my ear. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. Talk to me in my ear.
What do you know about the stone?
I mean, I'm a rock gnome. I probably know things about rocks.
I have the stone cutting trait.
Ooh.
And so I am proficient in history skill relating to the origin of stonework. And yeah. And I can add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus.
No,
So yeah, I'm just
stones?
like checking out these stonework, touching it,
Yeah, these rocks are circa 98.
feeling the stories in my hands.
You lick it a little bit. You're like, they finished it with sulfur. No, no. I think that's just from the natural rock. Rock connoisseur.
This used to be painted stone. As the years have gone by, the paint has eroded.
Yeah, the true problem with Hedog is that lead I taste? Yes, it's lead. So I'm thinking, so by the way, apparently I have this sensation that I can read all languages.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I write some scribbles on the ground.
Yeah,
Can
you
read
definitely have a sense of enlightenment, Udaquad. And so Hidok,
Mm-hmm.
you also have a sense of enlightenment as you're investigating like the walls and you're looking at the stones and like you kind of think this was definitely worth some money at least 200 years ago. This type of stonework took a lot of work and these stones are old, at least 200 years old. The stones of the walls and the structures.
Well,
And you can see that while some of the walls are there, like a lot of it has kind of like reduced down to some rubble. There's some erosion and whatnot. You see like there's creepers and like just little things like climbing in. Again, completely overgrown. You see high grasses all around this area.
does that mean he thinks the city went abandoned 200 years ago?
What's that?
Does that mean he thinks the city went abandoned 200 years ago, or was built 200
Well,
years ago?
he just feels the age of this building. Like it was built a long
Can
time
I?
ago. And
Well, that's not really that long ago for us, though. That's only 100
Is
years
there an
before our time.
investigation check I can
well,
do?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's true. It's only 100 years before your time. So, but you still feel the age of 100 years, I guess.
Okay. You wanted what kind of investigation check did you want to do? Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Oh no, yeah, like I guess what can I if I were to investigate, what would I determine? Or
Well, you don't have to do any investigation as you're like. You don't have to do a roll or anything, but as you're looking across these walls, you start you start seeing like some of the walls have some graffiti on them. Um,
graffiti?
yeah, so you see like some is painted, some is etched in as you're touching the walls, and you can see, and they're written in common. So some of the things you pick up are fear the fangs of Raznisi. You see Eric. I've gone in search of the 9 shrines. V, like signed V. You see the puzzle cubes are the key.
The puzzle cubes are the key.
You also see beware the frog monster.
Okay.
Who is Unk? All hail the king of feathers. The snakes are not what they seem. Kubazan equals bravery. Shagambi equals wisdom. Moa
True.
equals question mark.
Shubagam equals what?
Kubazan equals bravery.
Kubazan.
Shagambi equals wisdom. Moa equals question mark.
And what was the first one?
Fear the fangs of
Fear the
Raznissi. Raznissi, as you've heard. Or have you heard? No, Takara has. Valindra is the hottest elf I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yep.
Valindra is a...
Kobe, Kobi was here.
So it's just a bunch of crazy.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of crazy graffiti.
We'll probably
I think-
encounter frog monsters.
Yeah, frog monsters.
You know.
Well, shall we inspect it?
Yeah, I looked inside. Did I see anything in their reviews?
Let's see. No, you don't find anything of use. It's completely
Okay.
Ransacked and
ransacked. Well, or I mean, it doesn't even really look ransacked. It just looks like rubble, mess. Some walls or some structures. It was probably a guardhouse at some point.
okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do you guys want to put up the passed out trace and move on?
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, there is like smoke rising from this area here, and that is exactly the area that Valindra mentioned.
Yeah. I could conjure Willard if you think having a above eye view
That would actually help a lot, yeah.
would be helpful.
You
All
can,
right.
you can scout out that whole thing without even having to get close. Just fly over it.
So you want to
Well,
spend 10 minutes to do your, or is it 10? Was it 10 plus something?
11 minutes.
11 minutes to
Well,
cast out.
Yeah, what was it? Did
Willard?
we? I do believe so.
But you can only
Let's
control
see.
him up to 100 and some feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's even closer than that. So that's
Well, you can only
we're,
communicate with them up to 100 feet, right?
yeah, we're gonna have to like sneak out closer to him because yeah, the
Well, the thing is, he can. I don't know. How do familiars work? Can't he just fly out? Like, you can just tell him what to do. He's not.
well, see,
stupid.
I know, but I don't communicate with Willard. I utilize his senses.
Right, but
It's
well,
literally
that's-
like a drone.
Right. So he might
second.
lose control and just.
no, because that's not how familiars work usually. Usually, you can't communicate with them.
I just don't
At
think that
range.
I just don't think that I would have the information because I don't actually talk to Willard. I command him. So he doesn't send me information. I'm just seeing what he's seen. So if he goes and flies out there and comes back, I can't guarantee I'm gonna know what he saw.
So he acts independently of you, but always obeys
He
your
does.
commands.
Right.
While your
He's
familiar
not-
is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. So you may not hear but it will follow a command. So you can give it a command,
You
So,
But
like,
you
just
can't-
fly out.
Okay.
but you can't use his eyes and senses like you typically do
Right.
If
once he's
a
beyond your range.
100
They're not
feet.
stupid. They can talk to you.
Right.
You've
I
got a
guess.
brain.
I
Yeah,
guess
you
I
talk
can
to him
communicate.
telepathically, so you can
Okay.
have a communication about like, what did you see?
I'm surprised though they don't give him a.
Or go look for a thing. Is it there?
Yeah, I guess I'll go tell him, take a look at the smoke and, see what's causing the smoke.
Like go to the smoke and report back?
Yes.
Okay.
So, my brain.
Meanwhile, do you guys want to work our way towards this next building,
So hang on one second.
while we wait for him to come back?
Yeah, so you want you want him to, you want him to find the source of the smoke.
Yes.
Okay. And he flies off. What did the rest of you do?
Move on. Put up the passed out trays and move on to the next building.
Okay. Where would you like to go? To like these places here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the next buildings, I would agree.
Okay.
Oh, are we gonna do a stealth roll
Yeah.
for pass without trace?
You can definitely do that. And you find that like going through this overgrowth area is pretty rough terrain, let's say. The other thing of note is it is not raining. But I'm going to need someone to give me a roll. What do you do? You're doing pass without trace?
Mhm.
All right, let me capture this real quick. So we got Udaquad is a 30. No Yanni, you're a 16.
18.
Huh?
18.
Or I'm sorry, 18. Bobbins, you're 32. 22.
22.
Blanche is a 12. Hedok is 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing someone. Takira.
Yeah. As
And
usual.
Takira, Salida. Oh my god. There's a bunch. Construct.
Yeah, I don't even know the construct in Sneak.
I'm going to tell you in a second.
I could try, but be quiet. You tell it. It starts doing this. Wow, clomping.
Well, no, Yanni, I'm sure you're telling it to be sneaky, so...
Be sneaky.
What is it? Dex?
Yeah.
So give me a
the-
d20 minus 1.
I was gonna say it's probably not very good at it.
No. And Salida will get a roll as well.
15. Not bad for a
Okay.
big clomping metal monster.
So Construct gets a 17. I'm sorry, 15. Salida gets a 17.
What is up with the rolling though?
And we got Chaz. So Chaz will be a... 24. Okay. Is that everyone? Did we get Takira? Still no Takira?
Oh, sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys are walking, and you find yourself towards that cliff edge. I'm assuming you rig some rope and go climb down that thing, because this is a good 70 feet down.
But there no stairs here before?
What's that?
I was looking, it was the crumbled stairs or something? Because like there's stairs here.
Nope.
And this is obviously entrance to the city, so it makes no sense that there's no stairs here.
Yeah, there isn't any stairs. It's if
might
there
have used
were,
ladders.
they're just completely overgrown stairs, and maybe there was maybe a switchback trail, but it doesn't exist anymore. There is a grade, I guess.
Okay.
You could watch it. You could walk the grade, sort of like switchback style, or you could just climb down with a rope.
This will just
But if
find
you
out
walk
where-
the grade in that switchback style, it'll take you a little bit longer.
I mean, go and use a rope, and then I'll bring the rope back down because I got spider shoes.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Them spider shoes.
Damn
Okay.
spider shoes.
Yeah, so you bring the rope down. I guess we can do a strength check to hike down, or to what do they call it?
Using a rope?
Rappel down.
The
Rappel
whole point of
down.
the rope is to make it so we don't have to do that. Otherwise, you just do it on
Or,
the
or does that
climbing.
give advantage?
What did you say, John?
I said the whole point of using the rope so we don't have to do that. Otherwise, we just do an athletics check to climb.
The whole point of a rope is so you don't have to do what?
Yeah, you don't have to do the check. Because it's an athletics check to just climb. So you're just saying, why use a rope?
What?
To climb anything, it's an athletics check. If you're just saying, make an athletics check to climb with a rope, then why do we use the rope? There's no point. We just wait.
Don't use the rope then. Either way,
Explain to me the advantages of using a rope.
I don't need to. Just do an athletics check to make it down.
Okay.
Rope or no rope.
I'll re-roll that. Oh, look at that. This is actually Bobbins.
Bobbins has a -1 athletics.
Strength? Yeah. He's an effing halfling.
Oh man! All right,
not
so
exactly
everyone
his key
else, give me
thing.
athletics check.
That's why I was saying you use a rope so you don't have to do that.
Oh,
It's the point of a rope.
oh,
Because straight climbing is an athletics check.
that stinks.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Do I give any kind of roll?
Ludoquad? Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
you don't, because you're spidering, right? You're already at the bottom.
Yeah.
You brought the rope
I'm
down to
okay.
the bottom.
Oh,
Okay.
that Blanche falls too. Because apparently I can't roll over a 2.
Okay. So, Hidok, Nelyani, oh man. Hidok, Nelyani, Bobbins, Blanche, and Kyra. I still need an Udaquad. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Strength.
Udaquad is good. I gotta do a Salida construct and others. Salida? Salida's stronger than you, Bobbins.
And I have no doubt about that.
Chaz is not. And the construct. No, Yanni, give me a +4. D20 +4. Okay. So Bobbins, Blanche, and Takira do a bit of a tumble as they're trying to get down. I'll give you your dex if you want to try and reduce some of the damage, John.
I'll acrobatics out of it.
Okay.
He falls, then he's a alley-oop.
Double roll.
All right. Everyone else takes 11 damage. So
What?
Blanche to Kyra. I guess that's it. Blanche to Kyra. As they fall off the rope, trying to get down. The rest of you get down just fine. And you make your way to this area here, which looks just... Yeah?
Did we rest? I'm sorry, because Takara's...
Yeah, we did the full rest.
Yeah, you rested before you teleported here.
Okay.
Someone give me a D20.
D20.
You can do it.
Whoop, put in one too many X's there. Oh, Beach and Eliani. I don't know if an 18's good or if a 2's better. In this case, we might get, I don't know, something not too bueno.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm just rolling some dice here. Okay. As you guys are walking into this area that also looks very broken down, old ruins, Hidak, you're getting the same sense that, you know, all of this is sort of, you know, around the same time frame as far as origin of this city go. And as you're walking, you hear this like trudging sound through some sort of muck. And I guess we're gonna get into a bit of an initiative here. So
Okay. Oh.
let me find a map we can use.
I was gonna say, Nilyani, did you choose pink for your die?
Yes.
Did she choose what?
Her die rolls are pink.
You click on the corner thing where the color is, and then you can pick whatever color you want.
What? I thought that was just randomly done.
I got the blue like you did when you did that, and I just wanted to change it.
See that now. So for example, this is just a test roll. Look at that. It's purple now. Oh my goodness. I was looking at that. I was like, why is hers different? Love it. Question is, do I want purple or do I want eggplant?
All right, so let me just really quick do this. Do that. Does it just give you like the color wheel or what?
It's like the, I think they're the most common, what is it, hex code colors.
All right, just quickly made a random map. This.
I think there's about 66 hex codes to choose from.
Oh, hang on one second. There's someone calling me. Hang on one sec. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Hang on one sec.
Mm-hmm. He's calling me.
Yeah.
Oh, he means from upstairs.
All right.
Okay. Stuck
Sorry
to
about that. All right.
course.
So, just building this map up. Let me put you on it. Sorry, it's a very random map. Last minute map. I didn't know that was going to happen. It did, though. So here we are. You aren't on it yet, right?
Yeah. See it?
You see it?
I see the map.
The map, yeah.
Oh, that's different.
That's an interesting map. Is it like a mountain on the side, or that's a cliff? That's a cliff.
Well, just don't think so much about that.
It's okay. Full edge.
It's not
Full-
quite accurate to where exactly we are, so don't think about that
Mhm.
cliff as a cliff. Just think about it as the edge of the map.
Oh, that's okay. Nice.
All right, hang on 1 second. Let me pull the characters over. So we got Takira. Oh my goodness, it's so small. Not Temrat. We got Blanche. We got Bobbins. Hidak. Nayani. Budaquad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. All right, and then we got Salida. Then we got Chaz. And we have the Construct. Who's freaking huge. And will always be near Neliani. Okay. Let me move you guys a little bit. If you don't mind. You're sort of like... I know this is not accurate towards, like, you know, the map you guys were just on, but I'm just doing this for the sake of fast. All right. So there you guys are. You're in these ruinous areas, and oh yeah, the bad guy. Okay, so so you hear this and you see, like, well, go ahead and put yourself in like the normal order that you would be in.
Okay. Neliani, I think it'd be in the back. Captain, oh Captain, lead in the front.
The front would be like going downward, I guess. This is the direction
Like
you're headed.
here, right?
Yep. Heading south.
Mm-hmm. And I think Salida would be maybe near me or next to me. She seems to be my friend now, maybe.
Yeah, she can go in the front.
All right, so Salida's going to be next to you.
Chaz can go in the front too.
Oh, that's Chaz. Salida's going to be next to you. Chaz is definitely in the front. He's pretty proud about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like he got a big head about that too.
This map is weird. It's not
it's
lining
not
up to the grid.
Snapped. Yeah.
All right. And Neliani is going to be where? In the back?
Alt key when you're moving.
Or is Neliani in the front?
In the back. Wait, is the back here? Or is the back up there?
You're heading towards the south in this map. All right, so
so
Construct is behind you.
okay.
By the way, hold on your Alt key when you're moving your character if you don't want to snap.
Yeah, because you can drop it anywhere. It doesn't
Yeah.
snap.
I think it's because the image has a grid, and so it doesn't match with like the actual Roll20 grid.
Grid. Interesting.
So, anyway, so Chaz puts up his hand. Ah, I hear something. Stop, and he gives his fist up to stop. And let's get into initiative here.
Were
Yay.
we stealthing? Did Chaz just like walk out of stealth and say that like an idiot?
Oh, he definitely did. He's only a new captain. He doesn't. Oh shit! Hang on. Let me get rid of everybody on this thing. All right, now go do it. Quad, you did a
15.
I'll re-roll that.
15.
There we go.
Mhm.
All right.
Mine's rolling weird. It's showing the actual. Oh no, never mind. That was. my
Hedok,
test
you're
roll.
an 8.
Yeah,
Why didn't it add you?
I did, and then you cleared it.
Oh,
Right. Hmm,
All right.
nice. Not bad.
all right. So Hedok's an 8. Salida is.
Oh yeah, I gotta write that down. Noopa Doopa is potentially dead.
Right.
And Chaz is. And. This thing is. Okay. Okay, so there's this muckety muck sound. And it looks as if like the plants are moving in front of Chaz. And Selena's like, what in the fuck is that? And Selena is going to attack it. Let's see. She's going to use her short bow on it.
Yes.
And that is a miss.
She's still getting used to her body.
Yeah, she's very focused. Bobbins, what do you want to do? You see this like big, this huge like plant-like thing just like kind of rise out of the ground. Like it looks very menacing. It's definitely not something like a sentient tree or anything like that. It looks dark and gray and dark browns and dark greens. And it just looks very, very menacing.
Sure.
It stinks also.
Does a 19 hit it?
A 19 does hit.
Oh, there it goes. It got hit.
Okay. Yeah, so you shoot it with your short bow, and it consumes your arrow.
Does it seem affected by the arrow?
It definitely does seem affected by the arrow, but it looks like it just like goes in there, and it just you see like sheddings of dead branches and leaves fall off of it.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the cell.
All right, Blanche.
I'm still considering if I want to go there. What was this? It was the Sap of the Woodlands?
Correct.
Alright, let's see what she's got on there. If not, I'm just gonna moonbeam. I guess I could talk to it, but nah. Whatever. I guess we're engaging this. I'll just moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Okay.
Yep.
Is that a save?
Yeah, it should be up and get the spell.
What's the radius on that one? What's the radius?
Yeah, I thought that would actually give you all that information, but apparently that's not how that's set up. There you go.
So, 5 foot radius.
You
Okay.
put- yeah, or 5 foot radius.
Okay. So, oh shit.
So DC 15 save.
Ugh, that looks really bad.
Sorry, the damage I rolled was absolutely ridiculously bad.
So you're putting it right over him, like this, just moonbeam, like whoo, like comes over this thing.
Yep.
Okay. And it does a con save. Is that right? Con save. It saves, so it takes half damage. Is
3
that right?
damage.
Yeah.
Yep, takes all of 3. All
Okay.
3.
So this
Radiant.
light comes down, and it like it doesn't have the effect that you wished it did. In fact, some of the leaves on it were just sort of like rejuvenated by it.
Yeah, maybe next round.
Does it do anything if it starts its turn in this thing?
Yeah. Let's see. No, it's when it enters it.
When a creature enters the spell the first time is
Oh, or starts its turn in there. Huh.
On each of your turns after you get an action. Where does it say if you start your turn?
Right. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a
Turn or starts its turn there. So it has to do another con
Con
save.
save.
Okay. Fail. Right?
Yeah, I'll roll the 2d10.
Yep. Give me a 2d10.
11.
So this time it seems as if more damage is being done. But it's going to move over to let's see. Is it going to do chest? Okay, it is going to go up to Chaz and attack. It will miss its first attack, but it's just like trying to just rush Chaz, and is trying to pull him into its leaves. The second one does hit. And why did it do? Oh, I see. And Chaz is unconscious as it hits him the second time. So he just goes to the ground, and he's like, it's more dramatic than that. Like as this thing slams into him the second time, trying to pull him in, you see Chaz oh my god, I'm a captain, oh my god, and he just falls to the ground. Uduquad, what do you want to do?
All right, let's see. So, is this a wall?
What's that? You got
Is
Eldritch
this a
Blast?
wall? No, right here. Is this a wall?
It's a broken down wall.
So it's not like really high.
No, it's not secure.
Okay.
If you're wanting to climb it, if that's your thing.
Yeah. let's
No,
see.
definitely not a secure wall that you would climb.
Okay. So from here, I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast onto the
Okay.
creature. 15.
That is a hit.
All right.
Okay.
Total 12.
Uh-huh.
All right, and then he's gonna cry out Loth's name as he throws the second one.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
I had a
Not
lot of
so much on
feeling
the
to it,
damage,
just
but
it was just not well placed.
but still, like the power of Loth, you feel her oozing through you as you're like, and this thing like trembles as it's taking this force damage from you.
Nice.
Chaz is gonna do I guess a death save. And fails. So Chaz is on his first failed death save. Takira.
Takira is going to clickety clackety
Clickety clackety.
zap that plant, daddy.
Zap that plant. Zap that plant. What is she gonna do?
Thing. Chaz is okay. Oh, it's pretty far. Okay. Let's do. Ray Fireball. Hehe.
Okay. The firebolt hits, and she just like, and as much as you would expect a planty-looking creature to just light up and be engulfed in flames, it almost seems as if it's too wet, maybe, and the flames are suffocated, maybe by its density or by its wetness. It's very thick and moist.
Oh, thick and
Does
moist.
that end Takira's turn?
That ends Takira's turn.
All right, Hedok.
It take no damage from that fireball?
It did take damage, but not as much as she would have expected it to.
No.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay. You are raging. You're so fucking pissed at this stupid ass thing.
Go here.
Do you know what the Staff of the Silver Moon had on it, as far as spells go?
I can rattle them off to you in a second.
Okay. No rush, I was just wondering.
Okay.
When it's Blanche's turn, I'll tell you what they are.
And I'll attack.
Okay. With all your might.
With my maul.
Okay. Yeah, 26 definitely hits. As you smash into this thing. Doing your 13 damage. I think you have another attack, right?
Yes,
Oh,
I do.
15 damage, right? Because you X plus 2?
Yes.
Or is it plus more? I don't know what it is anymore.
It's +2.
Okay. So yeah, you just like it seems like it took the full force of that damage as you crush leaves and twigs of this crazy plant monster. The second one As you come back around, is another hit. And you take 14 damage. Or it takes 14 damage from you. As you're just crushing all of the brambles of this big, like, plant creature.
Nice.
Salida.
That ends my turn.
Salida's gonna look to you, Udaquad, for a signal. Do you give her a signal to go attack, or do you give her a nod? She's looking for something. She looks to you real quick, and you can either nod her towards it, or you can not.
I'm gonna stay back, like,
Okay.
keep a distance.
She's gonna go hang over here, and she's gonna do a stealth. I'm gonna try and hide behind this construct. Stealth is that. Okay, so she's hiding very clumsily. Bobbins. Yeah.
Neliani didn't get a turn. Or
Wait,
my construct.
Wait, you're right. Why is Neliani not on the list?
I clicked my token and rolled a number 8. You're so mean.
Did.
Hey,
You just don't want me hitting you. I know that's what you
this is
want.
so not true. And where's your
No.
constructs? Did you do your construct too?
No. How do I do my construct?
Hang on. We're at the top of the order anyway. Your construct definitely gets a turn. It was my bad not to give your construct a turn. Where is he? Your construct.
Are you going up there to save him?
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna ask you guys if you wanted me to. I mean, I would not miss him if he died, like,
You already know my
forever.
answer. You already know my answer.
Anybody care about Chaz? Because I was just gonna knock this plant monster around.
Hold on a minute. So, let's go to Shield Guardian. What do you want him to do?
Me?
We're gonna go back to where you were because it's him first. The construct.
Yeah. He's got that spell.
Oh.
Do you want him to
Wanna-
cast that spell?
No? You want him to hit something?
Yeah, just tell him to beat the shit out of it.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna have him go with attack the plant monster.
Okay. So he moves 30 feet. Okay. So we're gonna have him move. Is this place right here okay?
I can't see it, but sure, looks good.
All right. He gets 2 attacks. He gets 2 fists. Just boosh, boosh. Give me a d20 plus 7.
Yeah. Watch this thing beat the shit out of something. With its fists. $13.
That's a miss.
You serious?
I think that's a good AC.
Well,
Okay, do it again.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Everybody's rolling like crap too. Just point that out. Except Kyra.
Okay, so
Yay,
he
I
punches once and then twice. Give me 2d6 plus 4.
Max damage. Good job.
Okay.
Yay, I won.
Yeah, so you just like smack the crap out of this thing on the second hit. Now it's Neliani's turn.
Right. Anybody want me to save Chaz or whatever the F his name is?
If he lives, he lives. We'll do it afterward. I don't
If
care.
he dies, he dies.
I mean, I can just do like spare the dying on him, and then he just let him like rot on the ground until afterwards.
That works. That way you're not wasting a spell slot on his ass.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that on him, and then what else can
You're
I?
gonna do spare the dying on Chaz?
Yeah.
which is touch. So you're walking up to him. You're gonna touch him.
Are you serious?
It is
It
a
is
touch range
touch.
spell. Yeah, you gotta touch him.
Fucking hell. Not really. I don't. On paper.
I mean, he's not. He's only been down for like, half a minute.
He got like one death thing, so he
Yeah, I
failed
mean-
once.
Spare the dying's fine, but make sure you stop behind your golem.
Well, I can. No, you know what? I'll heal him with my doohickey.
You do it.
Yeah, I can do like that, and that counts as spare the dying.
So you
I
want to
have
stay
to-
back here then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna heal him with 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what else can I do?
That's it. Unless you
That's
want to do your bonus action.
Is that my spiritual weapon or my fire thingy?
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
Hold
Wait a
on.
minute. I don't know if you can do all of this stuff and the
Not.
construct
I just
stuff.
heal. What? I just healed.
No. I know.
No, but you commanded the construct. He's seeing if it's a
Whatever. All right, fine. Didn't just end my turn. I don't care.
It's fine. You don't need to do any more. This thing's probably going to be in hand. It made the mistake of not moving.
If he does get up, he's gonna go right back down again. So, whatever.
I agree.
Okay. It's fine, DM. Move on to the next person.
I'm just looking at what you can do. You can't do the thing I wanted it to do. All right. So, did we do a Hedok already?
Yes.
Okay, so we're back at the top. So, a Salida then.
She hit.
Oh, yeah, she hit. So, Bobbins then. That's right. That's where we're at.
It takes
So,
30
Bobbins, you
seconds.
shoot it again.
Yeah.
Okay. And,
Shoot it.
yeah. Once again, you see your arrow go in it. Although, I mean, it's a plant creature, so it's hard to tell for you, like, are you hurting it? But I mean, as far as plants go, it looks like it's shedding a lot. A lot when you hit it. Just... Blanche.
Silvery Moon staff.
Staff of the Silvery Moon. I feel like I've done this 100 times, but we'll do it again.
Yeah, I don't have her notes, so. I don't know.
Staff of the Silvery Moon. So, for 1 charge, it can do Arcane Sight. For 1 charge, it can do Fly. For 2 charges, it can do Dimension Door, Minor Globe of Invulnerability. For 3 charges, it can do... Here. You know what?
Enemy object?
Let me just copy this into the chat. That would be way easier. Hang on. Here's all the things it can do right in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah,
It's pretty powerful.
it's cool, but she's not going to do any of that right now.
She's not going to
It
do
is
any of
really
that.
powerful. No.
Okay.
I was just looking to see if there's anything useful on it. I'm just going to produce flame and toss it at it.
Okay. Does it get a save?
No, because it's a to hit, I believe.
No, it's spell save DC 15, right? Flame shows. You can also attack when you cast a spell. Make a ranged spell attack. So go ahead and do your attack. Ranged spell attack.
Alright, she has that already. No, she doesn't, of course.
Okay.
There you go.
It hits. As she like, but once again, this
Oh,
thick,
right.
moist creature is sort of diffusing the flame. It's
Yeah.
not as hot as it should be.
It's resistant to flame. Got it. Forgot about that.
I think it's going to attack Hedok.
Wait. Con save.
For what?
It's in the booming still.
Oh shit. You're right. It's in the moonbeam. Saved, right?
DC 15. Con.
Okay. So I take 2.
Yep.
All right. So it looks to well, you perceive it to look at Hedok, and it will attack Hedok. It's just like just a
It quivers at
scratching
Hedok?
of branches and weirdness. Does a 24 hit Hedok? I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it does.
Hedok takes. You're raging, so it's half damage, right?
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna take 7 damage, 7 bludge, and it attacks you again as a 14 hit.
No.
No. Okay, so it's just like fucking with you a little bit, and Udaquad. You get the sense that it's trying to pull you into it, Hedok.
Interesting.
Okay, so from here, I don't have a clear shot anymore. 10, 15, 20. So I'll move over here. And Homeboy's down, so I should have a clear shot now.
No, he's
right?
not down. Well, he's prone, yeah, for sure.
He's prone, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll take an Eldritch shot from here. Or blast, I guess.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice. Okay,
Okay.
12 damage. And 13.
The second one
I
is a
believe
miss.
that
So
does
as
not
you
hit.
it like sheds more branches and twigs. The second one did not feel effective to you. Ches stands up. Ah! Well, let me show you my,
Oh my God.
strength. And he stabs at this thing with his spear. And misses. To Kyra's turn. 5 gold piece a day. I shall prove my worth.
Kyra is going to. Damn, what's the name of this girl? He'll cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Well, sure. Oh, sorry. Ask to Kyra if that changes anything. Yeah, that's.
Okay. And scorching. Okay, so the first scorching ray hits. The second one hits. The third one hits. Okay. And once again, like, as she's just throwing these fiery scorching rays at this creature, it looks like it just sucks it in. It's just very wet, and just the heat is not quite hot enough.
So like, it just keeps on absorbing.
It
Yeah,
does.
resistance
It
to fire.
definitely does some damage to it. It's just not as much as Takara would expect. Okay, So, Niliani, give me a d20 plus 7. Okay. Give me a 2d6 plus 4.
Oh, now I know it's 15.
And then give me another d20 plus 7. Okay. So your first punch, it like goes right into the thing and just like shit just falls out of it. The second punch just totally whiffs. Neliani, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll hit it with my weapon. The Sacred Flame is probably not going to work.
Oh!
It's not flame damage.
Oh, I can try it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing radiant damage to the Moonbeam and made the description of it taking half damage.
Sacred Flame is spell save DC 15 for Dex. Is that what it is?
Oh no, yeah. Dex save.
Nice crit on your spiritual weapon.
I know, wasn't that pretty?
Okay, so you... Alright. So the first thing that happens is the spiritual weapon, right? So you cast out spiritual weapon. Ah! Come on, roll 20, stop it.
And as usual, Black's really good with the spiritual
So
weapon.
you probably can't see it on that. It's dark on dark background, but you whack it with the spiritual weapon. This thing looks very weakened by whatever you just did. And the second one was like the Sacred Flame, like your radiance have come to what is your god called?
Lathander.
Lathander. It's like come to Lathander moment. And it did not come to Lathander. It did not have any effect on it at all.
Oh, so
Hidak, what do you want to do?
The Sacred Flame didn't work at all?
Nope.
they made the save. Dex save.
This thing looks very weakened, especially by this blast of the spiritual weapon that Nayani just cast.
Okay. Hit it again with the maul.
Okay. You hit, and this thing just falls to shreds. The roar of battle is over.
We've got one of those before, haven't we, guys?
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't remember you guys ever fighting one of these things.
I don't. Was it a blight?
Just a shambling mound with leaves.
You guys have never fought one of these.
I thought we fought some plant monsters long ago.
Oh, you've definitely fought a lot
Yeah.
of plant monsters, especially in
At the winery,
Planktown. You fought some plant monsters in Planktown,
Yeah.
but I don't think you fought one of this type.
I remember the fire resistance. Anyway.
Well, a lot of plant creatures do have fire resistance because they're moist, they're not dry. So they
Which
just
makes
have like
absolutely no
fire
sense.
resistance.
Because of forest fires, but whatever.
Forest fires are often caused originally from like
Smokey the Bear.
dryness,
100%.
dry underdrift. But if you try and light up like an oak leaf in the middle of spring, it ain't gonna light.
Well, it'll
It
smoke a lot.
smokes.
It might smoke for a while.
Everything burns.
Anyhow, so you guys kill this plant creature that just sort of spawned to life randomly. You guys are in. I'm going to bring you back out to the this map. And there's not a whole lot here. However, you're over in this area.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot to see here. But you are starting to see a little bit more of the situation here, and it does look like in the distance that there's a lot of smoke, a lot of different sources of smoke. Before it just seemed like you just saw like a general big plume of smoke, but now you can see like there is a lot of individual fires that are contributing to this bigger plume over to the north.
Okay. You guys want to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't mean to end all the music. Just
Is Willard come back yet?
Oh, I forgot about Willard. He does come back. So by the time you guys are done, I totally forgot about Willard. Good reminder. Because you did send Willard out to go see what the source of the smoke was. By the time
Mhm.
you guys are done with this battle, he comes back. And I guess communicates with you, Udaquad. And he the I guess maybe not so much there isn't a lot of like very descriptive words, but the sense you get is that there were battles and camps overturned.
Hmm. Interesting.
That's the
I'll go ahead
gist you
and
get, and it's really hard because you're so used to seeing out of Willard's eyes, and he's communicating with you, but the sense that you're getting back, there was some sort of a battle, and there's some camps, and there's a mess, destruction,
This first tells us what we need to know.
fresh destruction beyond the ruins.
Mhm. Okay. You'll definitely share that with the group.
Okay.
So they got ambushed. Cool.
Mhm. I don't think it went well for them.
Well, we should get up there and see if there's anybody left who can tell us anything. So we're gonna move on, I think, towards these next set of buildings and keep going if there's nothing that needs our attention.
Okay. Yeah, so do you want to head towards like
No.
okay.
This
Okay.
not walking on the raised road where everything can see us coming.
Yeah, totally. I mean, nothing really seems as interesting as what's before you in this area here. Where you're
Alright,
at
we're
now
gonna
is sort of a nothing, but here is
yeah.
very foreboding. You definitely see and you can smell the smoke. I would say for the magic users, so Takaira, we'll call it just Takaira. Just Takaira. What kind of what kind of warlocky spells do you have any warlocky spells that are I don't want to be too revealing. I'm gonna have to look at your character sheet, Udaquad.
So where are we though? What are we?
You guys are heading towards where the smoke was coming from, right? The little area
Right.
where, yeah, so over there.
We should stealth, guys, by the way.
Give me a perception check, Udaquad. Or no, give me an Arcana check.
The staff of Woodlands come out, passes out trace, and stealthing is happening.
Okay, just Takaira then. Just
well
Takaira. So Takaira knows that they're and I'm wondering if Takaira would even share, but she probably would. Takaira notices that there is you all can smell like the fire and the burning smells, but she notes like there's a magical scent to the burn. You know, like when you smell like a firework, that sulfuric smell, like it's something like that, but like in a magical sense, right? Like she can smell this is like a magical burn, not just like a normal fire that started whatever smoke. Like there's a sense of magic involved, which makes
Well, that's
sense
silly.
because Valindra already told you that her group are wizards, right? So
Get that counter spell ready. God. All right. So we're all stealthing now because this is going to probably be an ambush.
okay, so you guys make your way in there. Um, and this is sort of like a walled area. Um, and as you guys are walking along the wall, you find that there is a gate. It splinters this gate, so you couldn't even call it a gate. There was once a gate here. You see scorch marks everywhere. This entire it as you make your way to the gate and you can see the insides of this, it looks like a compound of sorts. Or maybe it was maybe it was a small little I'm trying to think of like the right term, like in New York where you've got like your like, or in Chicago where you have like neighborhoods. Like it could have been one of those, but repurposed as a compound. But now you see scorch marks. You see like litter everywhere. There's wood everywhere. There's fires. There's multiple fires. Um, and you hear barking, and you hear like snarling sounds. And everyone, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception.
Good old Uruguay.
Uduquad and Takira.
He's still trying to smell. He's like Takara's like trying to explain it, and it's still going over his head. And he's like, "What?"
I'll do
Oh,
a
magic.
Salida just to be fun, and I'll do a Chaz, and I really hope they get more than Takira this moment.
Probably won't be
So
that hard.
Salida definitely does. That was Salida. And we'll do Chaz. Definitely not. So anyone who got over a 10, everyone hears the dogs, the barking, there's smoke, there's scorch marks everywhere. It appears that it wasn't originally a town or a square or a center of anything. Or I mean it originally was, I'm sorry. But it looks like it was repurposed, like refitted as a compound, a safe haven. However, the gates torn open. Hidok, you have this sense of there was definitely some battles here. Takira definitely has a sense of this magical fire there, and everyone hears these dogs barking in the distance. And for the ones that got a 10 or higher, you hear, "Ah, help! Is anyone there? Oh God! Ah, ah,
Go in that direction.
sons of bitches!" From within there, you just hear like somebody really struggling. Like it sounds as if they are Nelyani to you. Well, no, you're not. You didn't make it, did you? Or did you?
I got an
Did you?
18.
Okay,
I
so
won.
Nelyani, it
Oh.
sounds like somebody who's very hurt.
I will whisper
recognizes-
to Bobbins that somebody's hurt.
Yeah, I can hear him.
No.
You recognize when somebody's hurt? Like you just hear the sounds of pain.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's pain and anguish. Well, Nelyani's triggered more by it than you guys are because you guys are always hearing pain and anguish. But for Nelyani, it's triggering.
Well, we move towards the sound of that voice.
We'll end it there.
Oh,
We'll end it there.
okay.
It's a good place to end
So So Takara and I don't know. We don't hear it.
Takira smells
The magic.
a sense of magical fire. Everyone
Mhm.
hears the dogs, and you can see the status, the how this place presents itself to you. It's like a repurposed area as a compound, but you don't hear the screaming. Only Nelyani, anyone who rolled over 10. So Nelyani, Blanche, Bobbins, Hedok. But Nelyani, specifically Nelyani, understands like the pain underneath. Like somebody's in some serious pain.
Very nice.
Or if it's a trap.
I think.
Welcome to Omu.
Yeah, I think Hedok's very depressed.
Yeah, my dinosaur's dead.
His Nupa might have been eaten.
Someone noopa'd my doopa'd.
And you watched Ches eat the meat. Whether you partook or not, you saw him eat it.
What a freaking jerk.
We never really confirmed it was Noopa Toopa, but
No, that's
it
what
probably was.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that it wasn't.
I thought Uduquad would hope that it was, because that seems intriguing.
I mean, it's intriguing, but I like Nupa.
Did you? Did you really?
Yeah, Nupa was nice.
You would have traded for some Noopa skin.
Now that it's dead, if it is, I might go collect a horn. I mean, that'd be a fun spear topper. I don't know. Could make some cool little skin. Pretty sure there's like dinosaur leather armor. Is there?
Oh, I'm sure we could figure something out. Or maybe like a Noopa Doopa skin eye patch.
Oh yeah, see that'll be good. Or like, oh my gosh, what about like a face covering?
Oh hell yeah! Instead of using your disguise self or whatever every time,
just always wear a Noopa Doopa mask, and I'll like promise it to Hedok to, if I ever see anybody abuse dinosaurs, I'm killing them.
You don't really have the skill of like tanning the meat or doing anything like that. It would just be like rotten flesh on your face, right? So it smells and
that's very that's gonna be very very comforting.
I mean, the skin will get like hardened naturally, but it's probably gonna stink a bit.
Yeah. I never claimed to be a professional, just a collector. But anyhow, great fun. Whoever, I think everyone here is playing on Sundays too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So start thinking. I got to start thinking of some things about my character.